So what does it actually take to be a scratch golfer? So I'm here at the lovely Halifax West End Golf Club. I'm not perfect, so expect some birdies hopefully less bogeys as well. And let's see how we get on. Unusually starting with a short par 3. It's 105 playing 110. That would be a 52 for me normally, but I don't want to spin it back and my back hurts. Well, it's a bit of a push draw. No bounce. Should be safely aboard. Someone you might know, my good friend Gary Martin, essentially called me out whilst he was playing here. So if you're watching, Gary, this is your somewhat of a warning. Let's see how we go today and see if you want to back up that claim. Well, bending down hurts. Oh, that's absolutely excellent. Oh, it was almost sensational. The most comfortable of pars to begin with, sort of. Don't feel particularly comfortable, but level to start. Usually my rounds of golf are won and lost with the putter, so that's a nice start. Although this isn't. Ooh, best get this in play then. I've no idea what's about to happen. The perfect helicopter. Sort of a pull fade right up the left edge of the fairway. It should just dribble into the fairway more. And that's wonderful, although it looked horrible. Good drive in the end. 147 flag, although I think there's some help in the wind. So I've got 9 iron. It's only 133 to the front. Well, that was nice. And well, exactly as I laid out in my mind, it's just pitched towards the front and we have a birdie putt. Lovely decision making, not always something I'm known for. I could have fondled an 8 iron in there, but that brings long into play. Well, given that a good prod. Read not good. Not my best back and through, but it's in. Level through 2, I'm really happy with that as a bit of liquid sunshine joins us. Great. This is stroking next one though, so the blows keep coming. The wind's left to right. I hit the ball left to right, and I need right to left. I've actually done it. There is a bunker sort of staring at me, but I didn't think I could reach it. And speaking of grotesque, I've just dribbled into the bunker, luckily into a good lie. The stance is awkward. It's 140 into, so I've got a little chippy 8 iron. Just try and catch it cleanly. I kind of thinned it. That might really help me. Oh, that's an absolutely appalling bounce. So I think aside from these 2 holes in particular, it's not a particularly long course, just very tight with small greens. Gary Martin especially had a lot to say about thinking I'd be in the trees constantly, which is just rude and disrespectful. Potentially correct, we shall see. Yeah, overconfident. Just didn't expect it to be that slow. Great putt. Lovely pace, lovely line. That's a good start. Those are 2 very difficult holes. Managed nicely. A ver. Hoyo cuatro. Uphill, 147 flag, but slightly downwind, and I think short will be a better option than long. So it's just a full-blooded 9 iron at the middle of the green. What a line. Be long enough. No idea. Ball disappeared. So I didn't think I could go along there. I was wrong, clearly. It's not too hard though. I'm on a downslope and everything's downhill to the hole. So I think if I just get this going on the right line, it'll get there. Incorrect is the answer. I got that going and it didn't get there. Whew, good stuff. Not my best, but would have been pretty disappointed had I hit 2 good shots and 3 including a good putt and come away with a bogey, so good par in the end. So this was the exact place where Gary in fact called me out. I can see why. It's quite narrow and there's definite trouble left. So I've teed it up towards the left hand side of the tee box because I hit a draw with the 4-iron. Oh, that was a little thin. Line's good though, definitely not in any danger. Right, well if that's my bad shot today, then we're going to be fine. It's left me 137 flag, but downwind, so a nice wedge. Oh no, that's way right. Well, it's not way right, but it's far right enough. That's gone in the bunker. Annoyingly, plenty of room left, but you can't really do much about having the face open at impact. I certainly wasn't aiming there. Oh, it was nearly unbelievable. Just took a little too much sand and landed it short. Good shot though, I'll take it. Well, it's a decent look at par, but just a decent look. That was a nice putt. I just thought it was going to go left to right and it stayed completely straight. I don't mind that. Maybe it's the reeds that are the issue as opposed to the actual stroke. I know that's not true. First bogey, 1 over. Just a mistake with the second. Not my best played hole there, but we'll crawl out of our pit of misery quickly. 6th is a short par 4, 344 yards from this tee box. Oh, that was so good. So good. So that pured 4-iron has left me 110 to the flag, which is just a lovely, smooth 52. Just draw a bit. Oh. What did I say about a great yardage? I've come up short. As silly as it sounds, as much as I'd like to have been at tapping range, that would be the best thing. I'm so much more comfortable here than I would be putting from, let's say, 20 feet. Oh no, it's just drifted on again. It's been a bit loose with the chips so far. Oh, I just simply cannot be making bogey after that 4-iron. Finally. Not finally, but that was a better putt. That was a good putt. It was a good read as well. Married the 2 up. We stay at 1 over. Need to be better towards the green. Making life somewhat difficult for myself early doors, but when do I ever not, to be quite honest? Luckily now, we have a very, very gettable par 5 7th. Oh, that's a big pull. That needs some ground help. And a tree. Keep going right. Oh, it's not great. It must have looked hideous on camera. It felt hideous, but I should have a shot at it. Dear, oh dear. It feels slightly into as well, so it's hybrid. The much discussed and maligned hybrid. That was absolutely pured. It's left though, or at least left of the green. That's absolutely fine. I thought from that lie I'd get a bit of fade. Good safe shot in the end. This is a tiny bit awkward in that I'm again on a side and downhill slope. Release. Release. Well, we're gaining on it. It's still not a tap-in, but it's good. This represents a wonderful opportunity to get myself back to level par. Come on. Well, it was firm. It just dove left at the end. Ouch. I love the pace. I just don't love the line. Ah, that's a chance missed. Opportunity squandered and much to contemplate, to consider. I know I've mentioned that my back's a bit sore, but doesn't really explain the power lip out there, although that also hurts in a different way. Okay, par 3. Pin is far back left as we look at it, so I can't go long. It's about 137 from this tee. I pulled it. That's going to be terrible. Oh, I need my 56 degree to work some more magic for me. Not overly convinced I can get this anywhere near. I'm long left, exactly where I didn't want to be. How on earth have I done that? It's both bounced right and stayed short. Quite unbelievable, really. I feel like if this doesn't drop, the flag might be in danger of being hit, and I'm not sure what the ruling is there. No, nowhere near. Thought it was straight, felt a bit yippy also. Oh, that's painful. Not a well played hole in the end, 2 over. We're battling. I don't mind that, it happens a lot. Just what you need when confidence is dribbling out of you at a substantial rate. A 424 yard par 4, 9th hole. Some splendid views incoming though. Just up the right. There shouldn't be any trouble over there, that's for sure. Never mind, I hit trees. Some rather harsh treatment for what I thought was a decent drive there. I've still got 163. The glaringly obvious issue is this tree. That could be incredible if it's the right length. Oh, it's a bit big. Great result that for what could have been a very, very dicey shot in the end. Oh no, it's so firm. So poor. Oh, what a superb putt. I'm really clinging on by my non-existent fingernails. But we're 2 over at the turn. Could have been worse. Could also have been better. What a lovely looking par 3. 125 playing down to 110. Where do you not want to miss? Left. Good for line. Stay there. Really nice. I pulled it again. I've ended up left of the flag, but sensational result. A super shot to a super hole. I have left myself quite the swinging putt, mind you. Nothing for short, young Jonathan. Not the best putt in the end, to be honest, but I thought it might just dribble home. Yet another just sneaks by. Still no birdies, still 2 over. Okay, the lovely pro Darren Arbour told me that this used to be a long par 4 and is now a par 5, and I love the sound of that. That's a little right where I wanted. Not short. Hopefully it's fine. Some course knowledge would have been exceptionally beneficial here. I am deep in the forest. Well, it's a good chip out if ever there was one. Turns out it wasn't the best chip out ever. I've gone a bit too far. I'm sort of in between wedge and 9-iron, so it helps me that I have to go under these tree limbs, so I can just chip a 9-iron at it from 134. Well, that looks good. I take back everything I said. A shambolically played hole, one great 9-iron, and 6 feet for birdie. If ever there was a hole that described my channel in a nutshell, it would be this. Except normally I'd miss the putt, but not today. That was one of the worst putts I've ever hit. And that's not in. That was a naughty little 1.5 footer, but I shouldn't really be disappointed with a 5 after all of that. What a mess. I'd argue that very much encapsulates the channel right there with that abysmal putt. And now we have a long par 4, albeit a long way downhill. So that'll help. I've pulled it again. Oh no. Spit it out. No idea. Don't think it was spat out in the end. It wasn't spat out. That would be the simple answer anyway. It's about 140 flag. I have something. In terms of follow through, I have nothing. But I just have to chip it through here. It's all downhill. But it looks like it's going to roll to the right. So I need to get some hook spin on this if I can. Yeah, it's too far right. Well, somehow it's just been an absolute casserole of nonsense. I have no idea which way the ball's going. That's too hard. I'm almost certain of that. Alright, I don't really deserve a par after that tee shot, but we need to hole a putt to do so. Not this time. Started on my line, just overread it. Simple as that. Easily done. And that takes me to 3 over, no less than I deserve. Another lovely looking short hole, and it's only 104 yards playing up to about 109, so 52 should be perfect. Or a 1. That's enormous. Again, I hit a 52 earlier and it went about 95. That was a perfect yardage, and that's gone 117. That is delightful. I do often get myself into some dodgy positions, and to be able to get myself out is a very nice trait to have in my golf game, especially when I'm as wild as I am. Somehow I'm still 2 over. That was an absolute barefaced lie from me. I wish I was 2 over. I am in fact 3 over. 406 yard 14th. Just want to nail one towards those trees in the distance and hopefully not go in them. Yeah. That's exactly where I was aiming. Well, that'll help. I'm actually in play. Rather catapulted that drive up the hill. That was nice. It has left me with 104 to a front pin. So it's the 52 we hit on the last, and it's the same distance. So hoping for a better result. It's not coming from that. I've chunked it. Oh, that was a tired swing. Oh dear. Oh, nowhere near what the doctor ordered there. And to be fair, at 3 over currently, I'm somewhere near my handicap, but that's not really what we're after, is it? That's not going to get there. Okay, this to get up and down for my 5. I mean, I could hold this, to be frank with you. I'm not called Frank, though. That's better. It's not. It's absolutely awful. I've duffed a couple in that hole. Okay, 4 over. 4 to play. Something magical required. I normally say don't count me out. I've done some insane things in the past. And then I step up to a 200 yard par 3. That's such a bad swing. Falling apart at the seams and every other orifice at this stage. That's way right. I've laid up to a perfect flop shot yardage, if there is such a thing. That's good. That could easily have landed inside the hole. Well, it very nearly did. The pitch mark is 2 inches or 3 inches to the left of the hole. And this is all we have left for par. That was a ridiculous par. There's no other way to describe it. Right, long old par 4 this. It says it's a par 5, but on the course planner. It's a par 4 off yellows with the white tees off in the trees somewhere. I'm struggling a bit now. I certainly will be from there as well. Clobbered some more trees, limping to the finish, but having a good time doing it. This course is great. Slap bang in the middle of the trees again. No way of getting to the green here, so I'm just going to chip an 8-iron up there, try and make par the hard way. Oh my goodness, I nearly hit the tree. Right, still 139 flag to go here, so a full-blooded 9-iron should get me there. Tough old hole this, especially when you hit it skew whiff like I have. I'm struggling with my back. That's way right, disappeared. There are some yellow soldiers over there, which could mean catastrophe. Okay, I've taken a drop out of the hazard. I found my ball, but it was submerged. So what's this then? My 5th shot. That ain't stopping. Well, this is an absolute disaster. Right, I have to chip this in for double then. Pretty good. I'm afraid, guys, I'm going to have to call it there. The last 2 holes are reruns of 2 and 3, so even if I put the same scores down, it's not a good round of golf, but my back's really struggling, and I've got a lot of good things coming up, so I don't want to make things worse. If you want to see something a bit better, click the video in the top right now. I can play golf, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.